Dr. Skinkis will take roll.
Tim Walsh.
Here.
John Keane.
Here.
Okay. Also present tonight is Dr. Skinkis, Tim McGinnis, CFO, Joel Hatchie, Director of Building and Grounds for, or Facilities Manager for the district.
And we also two of our other board members are here, and the others may come. We have a meeting after, so our president, Matt Cindy, and Ed Jepson. Sorry. That's that. You want to start with the...
Sure, superintendent's updates on capital improvements.
Oh, let me say something, too. I was suggested. The purpose of this meeting, and I see some faces I recognize, some people in the seats may have been at our other meetings, but we've had a prior facilities committee meeting with the idea of getting out to the community the plans we have to do renovations throughout the RB facilities, both to this building, including drainage and stands, roofs, etc. Most of the focus from our community has been on the west of Golf Road, with the tennis courts, parking, and the stadium, which includes both sets of stands and the track and the field. So we, as promised, we have brought our architect who is helping us design the improvements, and she in turn has brought a civil engineer. So the purpose of today is to provide more information to the community. You know, remember, we will have we'll have a period for visitor statements at the end, but it's not our practice to exchange and dialogue with the people who come to speak or listen at the meetings. It's really to make sure that we're getting the information out, but we do, I think people would take the comments, and we do, some of our board members are here, but we also bring them forward to the whole board so that they understand what people's concerns or support for our plans are.
Superintendent's updates on capital improvements and life safety. At this point in time, there has not been really any more developments except for doing general meetings with Carrie, Joel Hatchie, and myself to discuss the overall project. No decisions have been made by the board. We'll talk about the MOU tonight with the architect to get the project moving. We also have aligned a vendor to do the soil borings. Those have been marked both at the stadium here as well as at Veterans Park in the event that we have to move tennis courts. It was cheaper to do one soil boring for both locations instead of breaking them up into two. We have a meeting with the zoo and the Forest Preserve later this week. We've had some conversations with them to see if there's, if the people that are watching the meeting aren't aware, our original request for the easement along the north side of the building was denied by the Forest Preserve. However, the talks are still ongoing. They feel that they can work out some other solutions, so we're kind of back to the drawing board with them. And as I stated to the board at the previous board meeting about 2 weeks ago, we cannot let the parking and the tennis courts hold up the rest of the project. So I think we can talk about that a little bit with Carrie tonight, and then see how this develops throughout the next month with the Forest Preserve and representatives from the zoo to see if we can come up with something so that the parking lot, in the event we build a parking lot where the current tennis courts are, and still be able to keep some of our practice fields that are over there. So that, there's no other additional updates than that except that we're still talking.